parliamentarians and honoured guests gathered at Ottawa's Chateau Laurier for the 10th annual Shaw Rocket Prize Awards ceremony, honouring the best and brightest in Canadian children's programming.
I'm so happy to be here today. It's a great event where we're going to recognize and celebrate the biggest stars of Canadian children's programming.
The event is always a highlight on the parliamentary social calendar, and this year the Shaw Rocket Prize celebrates its 10th anniversary.
Well, the Shaw Rocket Fund, I think all of us hold a very special place in our hearts, especially if we have children. And as you know, I have quite a few. The Shaw Rocket Prize winners tonight are going to be the best of the best in Canadian children's programming. So it's important we celebrate them. And so I'm pleased to be here on behalf of the Government of Canada to do that. More importantly, as a parent who appreciates the creators and the people involved in these productions, kudos to them and congratulations to everyone who participated.
Since 1994, the Shaw Rocket Fund has contributed over $147 million to Canadian children's television. The Rocket Prize is just one of 3 separate initiatives that Shaw Communications has set up over the years to invest in the Canadian children's and youth television production industry.
The Shaw Rocket Fund is important because our kids are important. And Canada can be so proud of the fact that we have a whole bunch of producers who are marvelous, known around the world as doing fantastic kids programming. And before we did this prize, people didn't seem to realize that.
The Rocket Prize was created to encourage Canadian producers to continue making highly innovative and engaging children's programming here at home. There are 3 categories in total, including preschool, children's ages 6 to 12, and youth and family. The winning programs receive a prize of $25,000 each. Entries can include feature films, series, animated programming, and even documentaries. An international jury comprised of top buyers of children's programming from around the world selects the list of finalists. Then it's up to a panel made up entirely of kids from across Canada to select the 3 winners. This year's finalists included 5 new English and French programs that exemplified the best of Canadian children's production.
For us, winning for Rocket Monkeys tonight is so incredibly important because the judges were the kids from across Canada. And what could be better than making a kids program and having kids from across Canada say, that's the one that I like, that's the one that I love, that's the one that I think is funny. I think, though, you can't make these sorts of programs unless you have funding from organizations like the Shaw Rocket Fund, which puts, I think they put over $160 million into kids programming over the last couple of decades. That's an incredible contribution. But what's also important is the Canadian government, including the Canadian Media Fund, have put hundreds of millions of dollars into kids programming, not only for Canadian kids, but for kids around the world.
The Shaw Rocket Fund continues to enhance and promote the Canadian children's television production industry with its Shaw Rocket Prize. It's their ongoing commitment to showcase the best of children's television and digital programming that has made it such a success.
Well, you know, this is an event that's annual, and I came again this year. Shaw Rocket Prize is a good event. They bring some great programming to youth. It's something that's well appreciated. And it's a very vibrant event. You can just tell the energy in the room, and they've done a wonderful, wonderful job with this year after year after year. Brings everybody out, the parliamentarians, people on the Hill, staffers, and everybody's able to celebrate in Shaw's good work.
As a grandfather of 7 little kids, I've watched many of these shows on a Saturday morning with them, and I appreciate the work that goes into it.